Ayan, magandang hapon. I'm sorry. My apologies. We are back. We're back. All right. Medyo nagka-issues dun sa settings ng camera namin. Now, we already have yung response ni Pastor Kibuloy with regard to yung, of course, yung summons ni Senator Risa Hontiveros. Okay. Happy Sunday to everybody. All right. So let's get right into it. No? These are sets of conditions for Pastor Kibuloy to attend Senator Risa Hontiveros' Senate hearing. Now, what I want you also to understand is that these demands are not given with any expectation that they will be granted. Okay? Take it in the spirit in how it is made. Okay? So, the first demand is for some of these demands are actually serious though. So, number one, unmask and show the full faces of your witnesses. No mask, no dark glasses, no caps, bonnets, or head covering of any kind. So, if Senator Risa Hontiveros insists on treating na itong hearing na kala mo hearing sa hukuman, edi itodo na niya, di ba? Gusto niya para siyang judge. Gusto niya parang hukuman. So, pero nag-a-allow siya ng ng mga witness na nakatalukbong at saka anonymous or hindi nagbibigay ng tunay na pangalan. So, sa Bill of Rights, there's a right to confront your witnesses. So, pagka ganon, talagang madidemand mo na yung tao ay haharap doon sa akusado para akusahin siya. Kailangan, harap-harapan yon. So, in this case, basically, yan sinasabi ni Pastor Kibuloy, wag naman anonymous. Kasi mahirap rin naman pagtanggol ang sarili mo kung hindi mo alam kung sino yung nag-aakusa sa inyo. Uy, I'm glad to hear that. Sabi ni Ma'am Marites Victorino, nagpunta daw sila sa prayer rally kahapon with friends. Yan, tuloy-tuloy na natin yan. Okay, number 2, reveal your witness's true name and identity. So, congruent pa rin sa 1. With recent valid photo IDs, reveal the identity and real name with photo ID of your scriptwriters. O, di ba? So, nakikita natin na medyo may kasama na ditong pang-aasal, di ba? So, like I said, take it in the spirit in which it is given. Kumbaga, the good pastor sees this as an absurd situation. And so, tinutulak niya yung absurdity to its limits. Ganon ha, gusto mo, ganyan. Sige, kailangan magpadala sila ng photo ID nila. Yung recent, I assume na kapag nagbigay ng photo ID na expired, magdidemand tayo na, hindi, kailangan valid, hindi na ikaw yan eh. Ito yung medyo mabibigat na at the same time, alam natin na, good luck, kumbaga, it's targeted to get the goat of Senator Risa. So, you must sign a notarized waiver of rights of your arbitrary contempt power. Kinuha ito bilang pagkakataon ni Pastor Kibuloy na parang tuyain o tuksuhin si Senator Risa. Ang sinasabi niya is, di ba, i-waive mo yung power mo to cite in contempt. Kasi parang dugi eh. Si Pastor Kibuloy, walang weapons, walang kahit resource person siya na hindi naman kailangan na siya yung pumunta na yung impormasyon naman maaaring makuha from other ministers or other officials of the church. Hindi, nagde-demand na si Pastor Kibuloy lang. O sige, di ikaw, hindi ka pwede mag-issue arbitrarily ng contempt findings. Number 5, do not restrict my answers to any questions to a mere yes or no. O nga naman, kung ang purpose dito is simply to get information, restricting your resource person to a yes or no and not allowing him or her to explain means that you're not really asking, you're not really getting people to give information. Next. no limit of time for me to ask or answer questions. O kasi 'di ba sa Senate at saka sa House may time limit tapos minsan pagka yung senador o kongresista yung nagtatanong ang haba-haba-haba ng oras kasi take into consideration yung mga interruptions and so on, di umaandar yung oras nila pagka ganon. Pero pag resource person, minsan nagsasalita pa, papatayan ng mic. Okay, that's enough. Okay, i-interrupt din sila. I'm sorry, I have to interrupt you there. Ganito, ganito. Tanong, tanong, tanong. Kahit wala sa turn ng congressman. Sabi ni Pastor then, I return the right to only answer questions that are necessary at his discretion daw. So, ibig sabihin, mamimili siya kung anong sasagutin niya. At since pinapasuspend din niya din yung power to arbitrarily define in contempt, para wala ring parusa. Next. Number 8, I retain the right to personally cross-examine your witnesses. That includes you, Madam Chair. No time limit. O, ayan. Di ba? So, kumbaga, what he wants to do is make the senator feel what it feels like to be the resource person. At alam niya kasi nagagawin sa kanya yung mga ito. Next. You must reveal the real amount that you paid to these witnesses, whether by way of cash, ATM, credit card, GCash, etc. It must be attested and signed by your witnesses, including sources of funds, whether personal or government-related funds. Ayun. So, next. Uh, Provide a notarized letter of assurance signed by you and the Senate President that there is no collusion between you and the Senate leadership with the U.S. government, FBI, CIA, U.S. Embassy, State Department, security officers from Marcos government to illegally arrest me through provisionary or extraordinary rendition that includes kidnapping and assassination, with the assurance in a written form that your invitation for me to attend the hearing is not a trick to trap me to execute, with the corresponding reward of 2 million US dollars, and that I am able to go back to Davao City without harm. So yon. It also reveals yung what he believes or he suspects is the intent of these Senate hearings. Bakit pinipilit na pumunta siya? Baka naman i-detain siya doon and then bubulagain siya ng FBI at pinapahakot na siya doon sa mga banyaga para humarap sa hukuman doon sa ibang bansa. Which, by the way, since he is in this jurisdiction, he is not required to do. Notarized letter of assurance yan ha. Next, you must allow my 50 security personnel, including a number of police and AFP officers, to attend the hearing and secure my perimeter. Siyempre, may security concerns din siya. And this is how he addresses it. And para sa akin, reasonable in the spirit in which it is given. Number 12, you must allow me to bring my own witnesses to testify against your witnesses. No time limit. Kung walang time limit yung witnesses niya, bakit hindi siya pwedeng humingi? Diba? The same conditions. 13, it must be your own responsibility to secure safety clearance from ATO and CAAP for my private jet to take off and land from Davao International Airport to Manila Airport and vice versa, smoothly and without trouble, in compliance also of condition number 10 of this set of conditions. Yung condition number 10 is, ano nga ba yung condition number 10? Yung letter of assurance so that there is no pollution. So, number 12, you must allow me to bring my own, yun na pala yan. Number 13, it must be your own responsibility to secure safety clearance from ATO and for my private jet to take off and land and all. So number 14, all expenses incurred from this trip, including private jet flight, back and forth with parking in NAIA, food according to my dietary requirements, and fees for my accommodations in a 5-star hotel for me and my party should be shouldered by your office. And finally, this set of conditions must be duly signed by the President of the Philippines, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and the Senate President. Okay. 16. Send to me the written answers to the set of conditions 2 days before the scheduled hearing. And he says, failure to comply with this set of conditions forfeits your chance of my expository attendance. This rendering, thus rendering your Senate hearing a big joke of shameful charlatans and a shallow exposition of a bunch of idiotic party, etc. So dito nag-aano na siya. Uh, what he's saying is that, actually it doesn't even need to be said. Yung pagdating dito sa hearing ni Senadora Risa, it's basically for the good pastor is a sham. Sabi ni Ma'am Elizabeth, natawa ako sa conditions, 50 security personnel including police and secure my airspace. Good one. Hi kay Ma'am John, kay Ma'am Gina. Sabi ni John Duncan, if I were his lawyer, I'm not gonna let him attend the hearing because this is purely publicity.